Everybody out there in YouTube land, welcome to another episode of the Sidewalk Saint with your host, the Brother Phil. Today we're going to talk about why things keep coming up in your life. And I imagine for everybody there's a million and one things that you're just like, what is this? Why does it keep happening? Or why do I keep seeing it? Or why this, why that? I get it. I'm right there beside you the whole time. Literally. Part of my higher self anyways. So let's get to the point. What is it? So when things keep reappearing, and especially if you get angry or irritated, you're like, what is that? What's going on? You need to take the thing, even if you don't want to see it. Sometimes it's really bad stuff. Like you just see, I know what you see. It's okay. Don't feel bad for what you saw. The Gaia Grid's got all kinds of dirt in it that's getting cleaned out right now. And don't think that just because you see something or something pops up in your head that it's your fault. So I want you to know that right now. Acknowledge that. And when you see something, you have the right to accept it as your experience or not. But remember, you don't want to use resistance. You want to use allowance. You want to allow it to pass by. Maybe you're not ready to confront it yet, whatever it is. Or maybe it wasn't a thought that was ever even yours. Believe that. Thoughts are like balloons. They're floating around. You can grab them if you want, but you don't have to. Don't ever think you have to accept any thought as your thought. That's where sick people come from. They think that the collective mind telling them things means they need to do something about it or be sick or something. No. You don't have to take any of that stuff. You have the power. You are the one in control. And I'll tell you what, the dark ones would not like what I'm saying to you right now, because let me tell you the thing about the dark ones. They absolutely dread. They will run like little babies from a wild lion if you have any confidence at all in any of your own thoughts and your own processes. So why don't you have those and just scare them away? Anyways, back to the point. So what you're going to want to do is whatever it is, the thing that shows up in your reality or the thought that you hear or the noise that you hear or whatever, you need to just take a look at it and just say, okay, either it's just something floating through and you got to allow it to go by, or sometimes this is what happens to me. They show me horrible stuff not because they want me to do something. Well, they do want me to do something. It's not because they want me to be a part of that horrible thing, or because they want me to have to think bad thoughts. They're showing me stuff because this is the stuff that needs light and love and energy and specific things. It might need divine timing or you know, like the feminine right now needs to be protected. It needs to be respected. It needs the feminine, the human slavery and trafficking of young women. It's you know, here's the thing. When I see stuff like that, I send it light and love, and I visualize the young ladies, our precious, beautiful, feminine side of the planet, getting the protection they need or being freed from that situation. I see them in fields playing and happy and supported and loved and respected by men and women alike, by the whole planet even. And I see them, a lot of stuff is going on. People are being found out for this stuff. And, when you send light to that, that's how that's going to happen. But you can't focus on the bad. It's such a big, big thing. If you feel sorry for someone, you are cursing them. You're cursing them and you. You're adding badness to what's already bad. And that is the trick of the dark ones. So what you need to do is you need to see them in great joy and completely healed and freed from the horrible experience with a new family that just treats them so good, and a new life and a new future, and see such good things for them. So this is across the board something you want to apply to these things. What better way to take that horrible thing that tried to show up in your thoughts or in your mind than to bless it. Bless it. Bless them. Bless the beautiful divine feminine. Bless all those beautiful divine precious young ladies that are in those situations so they can get out of them and be brought into the light and protected and loved and hugged and respected and Man, can you feel the energy coming from me right now? Because I am totally firing off chakras when I say that stuff. And here's the thing, when you think that and you're doing that, you are applying it to the Gaia Grid. You are creating an opening for them. You are building a portal for those precious young ladies to be freed and respected and loved. Think about that. Man, that's awesome. That's what you want to do. So that's what's going on with that. So when you see these things, that's what you're going to do with it. You know, I mean, and you know, I think it's a good idea when you think like that and you focus on thinking like that, you're really kind of bringing your thoughts and feelings about the feminine into alignment with something better. Like, I've aligned my feminine side now. Man, there's a lot of people out here all of a sudden. I aligned my feminine self, and my sexuality and how I feel about women is completely changed. I've got so much love and respect for women in the feminine right now. And it's not about dominating. A lot of, you know, when it comes to dominating and like women want to like control and think men are bad and just hate, and men do the same thing in other situations, you cannot do that. That is not what's up at all. Because if you can't have faith in the other to change, then you've done nothing but curse them. And honestly, you're just cursing yourself when you feel like that. Because what you create, you must experience. So do not have that kind of energy on these things. Anyways, I'm getting a little bit off the point. So when you see something, there might be a reason. There doesn't have to be a reason. And you don't have to take anything on. Remember that. You don't have to take these bad things on. But if you see it and you're feeling strong and you feel like you can do something about it, just do a quick meditation or just send anything. Just envision anything like divine timing. I'll just lay that down right over the top of something bad I saw. And that stuff's out there and we know it. It's in the media and whatnot. But they don't want you, those guys don't want you to send love to it. They want you to feel sorry and sad. And guess what? As you do that, you are increasing the likelihood of that happening again. You are cursing those poor young ladies or young children of male or female. It's you don't do that. So I'm not going to say that you're doing that, but remember, they need love, they need support, and you've got so much power right now. You are so powerful right now. I cannot stress enough how much power you got right now. So be careful with your thoughts and filter them as they come through, and try to focus on positivity with it and everything, the affirmations and all that stuff. Just do it. You can do it. You are so powerful and brilliant. And so yeah, that's how you're going to deal with that stuff, and you'll find the thoughts you didn't want to come through your experience will come less and less and less, and you'll start to see literally in your mind's eye, you'll see them, that'll happen to them, and you'll realize that you did something. It's so cool, it's so amazing, and so blessing to everyone. And that's really, there's nothing more important right now for the ascension of humanity than that, by the way. Learning that lesson will change those around you and change the whole earth and change the Gaia Grid. Nothing could be more important than doing that. As your thoughts come through, figure it out. Don't feel bad because something came in. They're going to put nasty stuff out there. There's nasty stuff. I'm not going to even talk about what I'm sure that you've seen in your mind's eye. But when it comes in, you know what to do now. Don't feel bad because you saw that thing. They'll show you crazy stuff. They'll show you stuff. They want you to think you're sick. You're not. You're just, for a brief second, you resonated with something that's a little bit lower and it came into your experience. And they'll send you nasty stuff. It's not you. Don't accept it, but don't resist it. Allow it to pass through and bless it as it goes through. So that's the mantra of this video, and that's what's up, and that's what you should be doing. And so bless you guys, and we'll see you on the next one.